Prepare to be moved to tears and inspired by the raw emotion of soldiers returning home to their loved ones. A daddy and his son had their sweet reunion after months of being apart from each other. This dad pulled off a surprise visit at school after a 9-long deployment. Dakota drove 6 hours to ask if he could use his sister's bathroom, and it was the best. This mom was surprised by her daughter, and her reaction was the best.
They got a tiny in there. Who else know you home?
Somebody.
You in the playground? Yeah. Oh, look at my baby. Was this the crab legs and shrimp?
That was gonna be the free.
Hey, Travis, this is my baby. She just surprised me.
When he was home from deployment, the first thing this guy did was surprise his mom. Emily surprised her siblings after they hadn't seen her in a while, and they had the best reaction. In this wholesome moment, Liam came back home early and surprised his parents after his first deployment.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Caitlin surprised her mom on her birthday after a 9-month deployment after telling her she couldn't make it. This boy got an amazing surprise when his older brother Jared came home to surprise him after being deployed in Iraq for the past 9 months.
You know I gotta see you in oh, no way, man. No way. Woo! Something. You showed me outside. I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect. And I was like, I'm gonna see myself in his phone.
Turn off your phone.
Oh yeah, my bad. I tried it.
I can hear everything.
What's up, man? Oh, you know I hurt you, man. Oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
Oh my god, man. Hey, buddy.
We got you again.
You got me. You come here, sir. Hi. Looks like you guys are all. I love
She's
you.
been so emotional about that.
It was the surprise of the year as Nanda surprised her mom when she was home from the Air Force. After 323 days away, Catherine was home and surprised her mom and dad. A dad surprised his son at school after coming home from deployment. dad surprised his son at school after coming home from deployment.
Now that should help you out when you get to the diagram part.
Jesse didn't think his dog would remember him after being gone on deployment for almost a year, but he was so wrong. After coming home from deployment, a dad surprised his daughter, and it's so sweet. An Air Force son, grandson, and brother was home after a long deployment, and it was so heartwarming. A mom got the best surprise ever when her son was home from deployment on Mother's Day. This was finally the moment a military son was home from his deployment in Italy to surprise his mom. This guy surprised his mom after 7 years of not seeing each other, and it's amazing. Bill surprised his baby when he was home from his year-long deployment. This guy surprised his mom after 7 years of not seeing each other, and it's amazing. Kat surprised his brothers and sister after being gone for 7 months on deployment. After spending 10 months in Korea, this guy was able to surprise his sister on her wedding day, and the love between them is so heart-melting.
What's going on?
Hey, I told you I was gonna miss it.
Mom already did. It's out the window.
It was the best Easter surprise as a military son surprised his mom. This mom missed her son so much, so when he all of a sudden showed up, she got so emotional. On her senior night, Hayden was surprised by her military brother, and it quickly got emotional. It's not very often that the soldier is the one getting the surprise. But Jocelyn was home from work and was surprised by her dad after coming home to see her. This boy was so excited to pick up his stepdad from the airport after he had been gone for 2 months. Jasmine was home from her 10-month deployment to surprise her family, and it's so amazing. Michaela came home from her deployment in Poland and surprised her mom, grandma, and dad. And it's so sweet.
That's a blessing, ain't it, Mason? That's a blessing. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Made it back safely.
Catelyn surprised her mom and dad after a 6-month deployment. Adeline surprised her 17-year-old brother, whom she hadn't seen for 11 months, and he needed that hug so bad. This girl was surprised by her sister, whom she hadn't seen in 3 years, and her reaction was amazing. Meg surprised her sister on her layover after having spent the last 18 months apart from each other.
Don't do that! You know this.
Shayla surprised her sister after flying to London from Australia, and it's so sweet. Johanna saw her mom, uncles, aunt, and grandma after so many years away, and it was the best Christmas gift. Maggie was home and surprised her sister after being away in the military. Alicia picked up her sister when she got back after 4 months in the military.
You miss me?
After being gone on a deployment, a dad was home to surprise his kids. This boy quickly got teary-eyed when this dad surprised him after a long time apart. This mom saw her son at school when she was home from a 7-long-month deployment. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.